Oh yes, Patrick Swayze.
Very, very handsome. Very handsome.
Already
gentleman.
dead, so that's good.
What? Yeah. Normally,
he killed Ace.
he did kill Ace Frehley. Yeah.
I did kill Ace Frehley, but yeah, I'm kind of going for just dead people for my shirts from now on, just to make sure I don't repeat. You know.
Do you know on Halloween I went dressed as Cody Tucker for Halloween, and I actually ordered the Ace Frehley shirt. It just came late, so I still have it, and I never got to wear it. But I will. I'll break it out one day. We'll celebrate together.
Oh, that sounds good. Celebrate what? His death?
His death. Yeah, maybe we'll wear it on the anniversary or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
How did your taxi driver episode go?
Oh, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I mean, that's not really like a fun movie to talk about.
It's really
I don't
not.
know if it'll be a fun movie to listen to people talk about.
It's very much the mental breakdown of Travis Bickle that you're watching, and I didn't get it. I went out after Goodfellas came out in 89, 90, and
90,
and I watched Goodfellas, and it's still my favorite movie. And then I ran out and tried to watch every Robert De Niro movie that I hadn't seen before that. And the first one I went to was Taxi Driver, and I was like, "This isn't good. I want Mobster."
Yeah.
And then, but I was too young, I think, to really understand. But now I look at it as a masterpiece, and certainly in acting.
It definitely is. It might have been just a missed call by me to do it though for the podcast. God, it really is not fun to talk about whatsoever. So I don't think it's gonna be very fun for people to listen to.
Yeah. How much of the movie do you watch?
Oh, all of it.
You do, and then
multiple times
when you put the video out, how long is the video?
It depends, but usually about an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Oh. So you pretty much have the whole movie.
Yeah, we break down like pretty much scene by scene and do like all the trivia, you know, the making of. We have some segments at the end, like we recast it for 2026.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Who'd you put in for Albert Brooks?
I don't think we recast Albert Brooks' character. It's not a big enough character.
Yeah,
Albert Brooks.
Albert Brooks worked in the office with Sybil Shepherd.
Oh yeah,
it's his first movie.
Yeah, I love Albert Brooks, and it was just a weird casting. I was like, "Oh, Albert Brooks in there."
I forgot about that.
Scorsese saw him, I believe, on the Tonight Show.
Yeah,
and said that's the exact personality I want, and cast him.
Albert Brooks. I know that this is not one of his classic movies, but Albert Brooks in This Is 40 is one of the funniest.
Oh, he's great.
Oh my God, he's
so good.
Jet fuel.
He is great
with the kids. He doesn't know that we didn't know which one wins. The John Lennon stuff.
Who wants to play murder?
Yeah. And then he takes all the snack food from the house. He's great in that movie. I was watching your Cody Tucker reels on Instagram, and I saw one that I forgot who it was, but was somebody was with John Paul Jones and who was it?
Dusty Springfield.
Yeah. I was friends with John Paul Jones.
Really?
And ended up going to the record company and saying, "You need to sign this band." And they signed that band based on her recommendation. Ended up being Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, he was her bass player. So like all the guys in Led Zeppelin basically were studio musicians, you know, before they started Led Zeppelin. And Dusty Springfield's bass player at the time was John Paul Jones. And he told her that I have a band that that we're getting together, and she recommended the band without even listening to him.
Wow.
She just assumed because of how good he was, like, yeah, this band's probably going to be pretty good.
By the way, I was completely confused on what you were saying. I thought you were talking about Dusty Slay, the comedian, was doing something with John Paul Jones, and I was like, what? What is going on? Yeah, very confused.
Yeah.
One of the other things I saw this week, it was something else. Goddamn, I just lost my train of thought. I don't know if this was you or not. Was it you that showed the Doors after Jim Morrison with Ray Manzarek singing?
No, with Paul Rogers.
No,
or it would have been Paul Rogers was the replacement.
You're right. So what I saw was a video of Ray Manzarek trying to sing as after Jim Morrison's death, and then you talking about how they wanted Paul Rogers to be the singer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's got to be horrible. I think I have seen that now that you mention it.
It's just him doing like Roadhouse Blues, so it's not really like a good animated Jim Morrison type thing. But anyway, that was I don't know. I've seen the Doors play with Scott Stapp, and I've seen them play with Eddie Vedder, and both in the vein of Jim Morrison, but really we
sure.
don't need that anymore. I don't think.
They had Ian Atsbury as well from the Cult.
Oh, really?
Remember?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, they had him, which I think he's actually a pretty good
Oh,
person to go. But I'm a big fan of the Cult.
We've had him in the studio. He is as weird as you assume he would be.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
He's just like a very kind of androgynous fella, I don't know about now, but back in the day, very handsome, man. And you think, oh my goodness, what does this say about me? And
I feel like you're having a revelation.
well, sometimes you do have like little revelations. You watch, certain people, you're like, oh, now hold on a second. Like,
My first one was
didn't know this.
George Michael in the Wham days, the "Wake Me Up Before You Go" video.
Oh.
I couldn't figure out what was going on. I clearly knew that was a man, but he had 2 earrings on, and he was beautiful. And I'm like, do I have a crush on this guy? I'm getting feelings here but I didn't know really what he was. I liked him as a pretty woman, not as a man.
It's weird, isn't it? Yeah, I've had that sometimes. Where I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't think it would take much talk. It wouldn't take much to talk me into this. Yeah, yeah.
Do you like the movie Brokeback Mountain?
It's okay. I mean, it's a pretty good movie.
It came up this morning on the show. I just think it's a really good movie. I think that it's so emotional.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, we just last night recorded an episode of the podcast. We did 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah,
so
Heath Ledger.
Basically an hour and a half talking about Heath Ledger, and man, it's just sad, so sad.
Yeah.
So it's like hard to watch some of his movies, because I just think sad about missed out on almost 20 years of movies.
Let me ask you this question: if you had a bench in your shower, would you sit down when you were taking a shower?
No, I listened to y'all talk about that, and I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
I was really counting on you for that one.
No, I mean, I understand why you would, but no, I would never sit down and take a shower. I'm trying to get in there, and
that's the thing. You're in and out.
Yeah. Well, I take freezing cold showers, so it's not really like a fun. When I was a kid, I read that Beethoven used to dump ice water on his head.
Yeah.
And he before he composed, believed that it made him smarter.
Yeah, did you come out in any concertos yet?
No, but it just stuck in my mind that taking cold showers might make your brain work better.
Right.
So every morning I take freezing cold showers.
Oh no, that's too much.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, no, I don't like. I mean, anybody else take freezing cold
No,
showers?
I will at the end of my shower turn it to cold just for a little bit. But
Man.
That's good too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but also,
like
Cody, you should not take showers in the morning.
Oh, here we go.
IG doctor.
What?
Instagram doctor coming in.
Okay.
Why would I not take a shower in the morning?
Because it shocks your system. So if you're doing it like very first thing, like if you're doing it an hour, 2 hours after you wake up and you let your body regulate a little bit, that's fine. But if you're like getting out of bed, brushing your teeth, and jumping in the shower, it shocks your system and it will like slow it down.
But that's his whole point. Is he trying to shock his system?
But
Yeah,
you
I
don't
wanna be
want to.
shocked.
But you don't want to shock your system. The cold water is shock enough. You don't want to shock your system like that. But keep doing what you're doing.
You don't know what I want.
You're right.
No, I mean, I don't do like first thing in the morning. I'm kind of up and about doing my business for a little bit, and then I proceed to the shower. But I take 2 showers a day, so it's cold showers in the morning and at night.
Oh man, who's doing 2? What are you doing 2 showers a day for?
Well, I'm a big guy. Like,
So
yeah,
am I, but-
well, I don't know what your situation is, but I have a weird thing about cleanliness.
Yeah. You don't want to get that ass sweats.
No, nothing like that.
Yeah.
I'm very just particular about things like that. So, and like in the summer, it's 3 showers a day.
Oh man, I told my wife yesterday, "You want to hear something gross?" And you would think that the answer would be no, but she said yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I said my butthole is very squishy right now.
Squishy.
Yeah,
What?
and she said
That's
why?
not good.
That's pretty gross.
I'll tell you why. Because I had gone potty. Oh,
Yeah, that
No.
thing popped up. There it is.
There you go.
Yeah. No.
I had gone to the potty, and when I was done, I went extra clean with the wet wipes, and I think I got too moist with the wet wipes. Too much moisture in there. Yeah, but
You
it was
used
clean.
you used toilet paper after.
I did. I did, but for some reason, I don't think I did a very good job, and I had to go back and revisit the toilet later on.
You got a lot of situations happening.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know
I've
what
never
the
had-
difference is
yeah.
between us and me and you guys is I'm honest. I talk about everything.
Yeah, because
You
we're a
guys
bunch of
keep a lot-
liars and keep it all
Yeah.
in and stuff. And everything.
You guys keep a lot of stuff
I
quiet.
promise you, as soon as I have to do surgery on my toe, I'll let you know. As soon as I have a squishy BH, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
As soon as I'm sitting in my shower and doing all the different stuff, I'll let you know.
Okay. See, well, it's fair enough.
Yeah, I'm a big toilet paper dude wipe toilet paper.
Yes.
That's my yeah. It works. It's almost like a car wash.
Right. You got to go through the phases.
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
you.
it works pretty good.
I got you.
I would like to get a bidet. That's something I'm looking into investing in.
So I have one. I have two. I have one. Yeah. You got to keep in mind a lot of these things. I also have a wine cellar. These things came with the house. This guy did not put this stuff in. I have a bidet. I have an old school bidet next to my toilet in my master bedroom that nobody ever uses. The only time I ever use it is when my toilet was broke. I peed in the bidet. And
is that against the rules? Then your wife get upset?
Yes, very upset.
I don't see why. What the
No,
big
I
deal
know, but
is.
she didn't want an extra urine collector.
Yeah, but still.
And then I have Mr. Olin, who owns Olin Plumbing, bought me a bidet seat for my toilet, which shoots the water and has a remote control, so you can operate it without actually having to look into the seat. And the best part about it is it automatically detects when it's cold, and when you sit down, the seat is heated.
My God.
That is the and I keep that out in the public so that friends and family can use it. That's for everybody. Except I didn't tell my dad, and my dad's fat leg hit the button on the side of the thing and soaked him, and he didn't know where it was coming from, and water's just shooting everywhere, and he came out, he was just covered in water.
I feel like you're just building your case of getting Cody to come to Tampa.
I think Cody's in for Calta Cruise 20.
Yeah.
You can sit in the shower. You can warm your butt. You can do all kind of stuff here, Cody.
Yep.
It'll be unbelievable.
Yeah, I could do. Yeah, that doesn't necessarily help get me there, but
You can both
the
wear your
cruise,
Ace Frehley
I'm-
t-shirts.
yeah, I'm still thinking, on the cruise. It's not there's
Cody,
no,
I have a 115-inch movie screen in my house. We could watch movies together. We could do a lot of fun stuff. You could shoot an episode of your podcast here if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming around.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. It's, yeah.
Still no. On the fence.
Maybe.
A lot of lovely ladies on the cruise.
Well, that helps.
Yeah, see?
That certainly helps. No offense, but I think I'd be more interested in that than having a movie date with you and spraying my bottle with water in your house.
Do you guys have Publix in Texas?
No,
Oh.
we have HEB, which is kind of that sort of thing.
You can check out Publix. Pretty nice.
I've been to Publix.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I used to go to Florida a lot,
Right.
and there's always a Publix around. It didn't seem anything special. I don't know
It is. It's magical.
what the heck is so special about Publix? It's just
Yeah, you
Great subs.
you got to experience it. You got to go
Yeah.
in there. Yeah.
Well, I've been to Publix. I'm saying I've been there probably a dozen times.
All right, stay home.
When you come to my house, I'm gonna let you sit in my shower for a little while and eat a Publix sub.
Okay.
You'll enjoy it. All right, what do you
Well,
got for us this week?
Okay, so in 1970, a 20-year-old Bill Murray was boarding a plane from Chicago when he made a joke to the person sitting next to him that he had a bomb in his luggage. The passenger didn't take it as a joke and reported it, leading to Murray being taken off the plane. It was then that they discovered that Bill Murray, shockingly, was not carrying a bomb onto the plane. What he was carrying was 10 pounds of marijuana, leading to his arrest.
Well, that's you don't mess around when you have drugs on you.
Yeah, not the best idea, but it is very Bill Murray-ish.
Do you love Bill Murray?
I love the idea of Bill Murray.
See, I'm the opposite. I hate the idea of Bill Murray.
My
Stop
God,
showing
why
up.
is that?
Stop showing up at people's weddings, and it's not cute anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's all right. I think why not, have some fun. He's old. He's probably not got much longer. Just go out and, spread happiness.
All right.
I just don't think his movies are really that good. I hate Groundhog Day. Not a fan of Ghostbusters.
What about Bob?
Oh, that's a good one. I do like What About Bob, and I love Caddyshack. I mean, there's some, but for the most part, I'm not like a big Bill Murray fan.
See, I'm embarrassed for Bill Murray and Caddyshack. I don't feel like that's I don't get it. The whole bumbling, stumbling Carl. I don't know. I just don't like it.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
If you want to be
like it.
embarrassed for anyone, be embarrassed for Dan Aykroyd in Caddyshack 2, where he tries to do that character. Oof.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've never seen
it's
Caddyshack
awful.
2.
It is one of the worst movies ever made.
Yeah.
Jackie
Well,
Mason instead of Rodney Dangerfield. Dan Aykroyd.
The movie's terrible, but watchable.
No, it's embarrassing. Like,
Yeah, you hate
Dan
watching.
Aykroyd does a subpar Bill Murray imitation,
It's so
and
bad.
it's embarrassing.
You have to wonder how much money they paid him to lower himself
Right.
to do that. Because
Probably not
Chevy,
a lot. Dan
Chevy Chase
Aykroyd's
is in
a
it.
joke.
But Chevy Chase is in it, and Chevy Chase said he did it because they just paid him so much money.
Well, that does make sense.
Okay,
Chevy Chase seems like the type.
Let me ask you this about Dan Aykroyd. I have said this and maintained this for years. Dan Aykroyd has never been the star of a good movie.
That is 100% true.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever been good in a movie. I can't stand Dan Aykroyd.
He was good in like Sleepers and those ensemble movies.
I love
but-
the Blues Brothers.
Yeah, Blues
Just
Brothers.
the original Blues Brothers to me is a funny movie.
Not Sleeper, Sneakers.
I don't
Oh,
like
okay,
it.
yeah.
Sneaker.
Yeah, I mean, what's that movie? Nothing But Trouble.
Yeah,
Remember that
yeah,
one.
yeah. That's
That
awful.
one's all right.
I think it's pretty funny.
The one with the weird judge and all that.
Yes. It's
Chevy
him,
Chase
is in
Chevy
it.
Chase.
Mhm.
John Candy plays the sister.
Right, yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah,
funny.
I thought I had dreamt that movie
No, it's weird.
until about 2 weeks ago. Found out it was real.
It's a weird
And-
movie, but it's
Yeah, Tupac is in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tupac is in it.
Digital Underground.
Yep.
I've told this story before, but I used to work for an air conditioning company in the telemarketing room, and it used to share a door with, I don't know what was on the other side, but sometimes the guy's mail would get stuck under the door. So I pulled his mail out to see what he had, and he was a member of the Dan Aykroyd fan club, and he had gotten an autographed 8x10 from Dan Aykroyd for that movie, which was originally called Welcome to Valkenvania.
Yeah.
And it's signed. This is my new movie. Welcome to Valkenvania, where I play several characters. Thank you for your support, Dan Aykroyd. And it's signed 8x10, of which that guy never got because I stole when I was in my teenage years. Well, anyway, what else we got, Cody?
So in 1988, the cinematic masterpiece Bloodsport was released. Which, have you ever seen Bloodsport?
I used to work in a movie theater where it played, so I saw it
Oh,
1,000
okay.
times.
Amazing. Yes, love Bloodsport. So Bloodsport was released, which tells the story of Medal of Honor recipient, CIA operative, and martial arts expert Frank Dukes, played by Jean-Claude Van Damme, and his victory in the brutal underground martial arts tournament known as the Kumite. If the life achievements of Frank Dukes sound pretty unbelievable, it's because it never happened.
Oh,
Dukes never received the Medal of Honor. He was never recruited to be a CIA agent. His martial arts background was also a big fat lie. He claimed that when he was a teenager, he was trained to be a ninja by a man named Senzo Tanaka. Well, Senzo Tanaka never existed. And as for his incredible victory in the ultra secret Kumite, including 56 consecutive knockouts, that never happened either, and there was never such a thing as the Kumite.
well, I mean, that's just like Fight Club. You don't talk about it.
Okay.
And-
That was
you,
easy.
in the basement in Thailand somewhere, there's some guys beating each other up for money right now. That's
Well,
the
there's-
closest thing we come to the Kumite.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably human cockfighting, I imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much everywhere. Yeah, I had an uncle that told me that he fought in the Kumite, and he told me that my entire life. And yeah, when I was about 17, 18, I found out it wasn't true, and I was very disappointed.
Did you think Frank Dukes was a real person?
Well, Frank Dukes is a real person.
Well, how do we know that? Like, why do we? I just assumed that's just a character.
Because it's based on his life. But his
No,
life
No, it is.
wasn't
Wait,
It
wait,
is
it was
based
fake.
on his life. It's just his life story was he lied about all of it.
Gotcha.
Frank
Okay.
Dukes is a big fat liar.
Right. That should be
And-
the next movie. Frank
Which-
Dukes is a big fat liar.
Yeah, which makes me
Yeah.
think was the character that Nick Nolte played in Tropic Thunder based on Frank Dukes because it was a whole fake thing. Remember? He didn't
Oh yeah.
he didn't blow his hands off. He didn't
Oh, yeah.
4-leaf tayback.
Yeah, 4-leaf.
Yeah,
No hands.
yeah. Well, I mean, there's quite a bit of that, you know. Like I thought Texas Chainsaw Massacre was real because every time we drove to Dallas, my dad pointed to this old house and said that's where all those murders happened. And found out that he was lying about that.
You ever have those weird houses in your neighborhood where they have like rumors and lore about them, but you don't really know what they are?
Yep. We have quite a few of them actually.
What what do you have?
Just a lot of like an entire family was killed in that house.
Yeah,
there's a house going like right when you're leaving town, there's a house that supposedly is haunted, and I mean it is a terrifying looking house. So it's like, well, that makes sense. And just I mean we have a lot of murders in my city, so there's a lot of houses that are haunted by
dead people.
victims.
Yeah, we had two major houses that were both believed to be of great reputations about them, but it turned out to probably be garbage. One was the Midget House, which was a small house, a replica of the big house, small house next to it on the same property. That supposedly the guy who built it, his son was a midget, so he built him a small version of his house. It's not; it's just a child's play house. And then the Burger King house, which is terrifying if you go there at night. It is a girl that worked for Burger King, used to take the bus to work every day, and she didn't come home. And the people who kidnapped her and killed her would call the parents and torture them every day on the phone. They would say that they had the daughter and all that. So the mother lost her mind one day, and she put all the girls' toys out on the front lawn and dressed a mannequin up in a Burger King outfit so that the daughter would come home one day. And basically, it's just some lunatic who just put all the stuff on their front lawn. But when you drive down there, knowing the story in your head, and you drive down at 10 o'clock at night or midnight, and there's all these toys and Christmas lights, and there's big smiling mannequin wearing a Burger King outfit, it's very scary to see.
That's terrifying.
But the first time we ever went down there, you could start, you're like, which one is it? Which one is it? And then all of a sudden you start to see some junk in the yard, and then there's some lights there, and you get closer, and then when you make contact with the mannequin, its hands are all weird and smiling at you and wearing its BK outfit, it's pretty scary.
Yeah, that sounds absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
My God. Did you know a lot of missing kids when you were a kid? Was there always a kid missing?
No, there was one girl that went to my grade school that was a year older than me who was missing, and they ended up finding her dead. Yeah. It was her older brother's friend that I'm sure he assaulted her and then killed her.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, I never knew anybody that went missing or anything like that. I always kind of wish that there was something like that going on in my
well, there's still time.
Neighborhood.
There's still time.
Did we ask?
Well, I'm
Cody
not a kid now. I mean, it'd be. It's not as cool when an adult goes missing.
I had more mob stuff than I did kid missing. I had more like whose uncle just disappeared and whose uncle showed up 3 days later, shot in the face, that kind of stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
We don't have that. We have a lot of meth activity.
Yeah.
That results in a lot of interesting behavior. So, a random explosion in the middle of the night is pretty fun.
That's good.
I would say, Cody, I think we asked you last week what you thought about Samantha Guthrie. Do you have an update now that there's been more information? We're a week later.
I mean, has there really been any more information? I mean, it's kind of the same crap over and over, and a lot of people just postulating. I think she's dead, and it was still the son-in-law.
You do? You think the son-in-law, even though the FBI said the family is cleared?
That doesn't mean anything. No. That could be a ruse just to make him feel safe.
Right. I don't know. Watch him.
I mean, I don't know. It may not be the son-in-law. It could just be. I don't know. It could just be somebody that knows that the daughter has a lot of money, and it's almost like a Lindbergh baby situation. Except they accidentally killed the baby as they were kidnapping Charles Lindbergh's kid.
Yeah.
This could be maybe a situation like that where they realize, like, well, we could just kill this woman and then just keep asking for money.
Are you familiar with the Letterman case?
Letterman case.
When Letterman moved
David Letterman kidnapped someone?
When he moved to Montana full time and he was having some work done in his house, the painters had come up with a scheme to kidnap his son who had just been born. And
Harry.
Harry. And one of the other guys that was approached about it gave them up and told authorities that they were scheming to kidnap the kid and thwarted the kidnapping.
Jeez.
Yeah, right.
That's not good.
No.
Prince Andrew just got arrested.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked about that this morning. What do you
Okay.
think is coming out of that?
Oh, I'm glad. I'm very surprised.
But you think
would
he's going to
think
give anybody up? You think there's going to be anything that comes out of it? You do?
He seems like a weed. He seems like the type
English
of guy
pussy.
you press, you squeeze him.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? The sister is not. So his sister, there's like a crazy story about what's her name, Anne.
Yeah.
I believe that somebody tried to kidnap her, probably about 20, 30 years ago. Came bum rushed her car and tried to get in the car, and she said, "I think not," and pushed him out and closed the door.
Very British.
That is amazing.
I think not.
Not today.
No, I think he'll
He rolls
spill
on
some
everybody.
beans. Yeah, I would imagine. I mean, just seems like the type, which good.
Yeah.
They all should be,
Would
taken care
you-
of,
Would you give Jeffrey Epstein $100,000 if he could turn it into $3 million in 90 days?
100%.
Yep.
I
Me
mean,
too.
yeah, like I'm not going to hang out with him.
No, I don't want to be his friend, but this is
No.
why I still think all these people associated with him are like, yeah, he's a scumbag, but he just made us $3 million in 90 days.
Well, and also it's like being mentioned versus like being a part of something bad is two different things. you
Yeah.
know? Like, if you just know this guy's going to turn your money into more money and you don't know anything about his background,
Right.
well, you're not guilty.
Well,
of
what if you
anything.
kind of know a little bit, like he kind of,
Well.
he'd been convicted of crimes, but he's free now.
Yeah, I'm still giving him money.
Yeah,
I
if
think.
he's guaranteed to turn it into, these guys are all against me on that. I'm like,
I'm not against you.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah, if I don't know the full details of everything going on, and I hear some rumblings.
ignorance
and
is
then I'm-
bliss.
But no, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Like he was convicted. Epstein was a convicted pedophile,
Mhm.
and people
Yeah.
were still giving him money.
Yeah.
And now, because you gave him money, regardless if you ever went to the island or anything, you're guilty by association
No,
because
I'm
you're
not.
I just go.
you're condoning his actions.
I gave it to Mike. I don't know who Mike gave it to.
I'm not guilty by association. If I give a homeless person $10 and he spends it on heroin and dies, I don't
Bang.
get arrested.
That's true.
You just got lawyered, Carmen.
Yeah.
Again, completely separate. You don't know what the homeless guy's ailment is. You don't know that he's
I'm
a heroin
pretty
addict.
sure.
Yeah.
You don't
Well,
know.
whenever I see the scabs all over his face, I'm pretty sure I know why he's homeless.
That could have been the sidewalk.
Yeah, I don't think he's just down on his luck. It's not Tiny Tim or whatever. Yeah, no, $3 million is a lot of money.
All right, just checking to make sure I was normal. But you would not
Yeah,
sit
my
in the
moral
shower.
compass is not like super aligned. It's
Yeah, like
it
you're
can
not
get a
getting
little
a,
wonky.
you're not getting a massage from a 15-year-old.
God,
But
I go the opposite.
yeah, I like the
want
older
a
ladies too.
55-year-old.
Yeah,
But
that's
you
my.
cheer people on that do.
No, we're not cheering it on. If it turns out that Carmen, I'm telling you right now, and you're going to say no to this,
Yeah.
but you have your wedding coming up.
Right.
If some guy is like, Carmen, I want to pay for your wedding.
Okay.
And you'd be like, well, yeah, but that guy was a convicted pedophile. It happened years ago.
No.
You're a liar.
No, I'm not.
You're a liar.
I'm not. Listen, I've cut corners at every single cost of my wedding. I'm not spending that much.
So, what
And-
if that person just drops like $1 million in your Venmo account?
Yeah.
You return the money?
Yeah.
and I know they're a pedophile.
Yeah.
You know it's from him.
But only he's just a fan of the show.
Just drops it in there. Says, hey, enjoy
Do it
your
for
wedding.
us,
What do-
Carmen. I want your
listen,
wedding to be fun.
Listen, I would do it because then I know he's not spending money to get little
yeah.
girls.
way to justify it.
Yeah.
Way to
Yeah.
justify it.
Where
that
you
sounds
guys
like elite.
listen, where you guys on the opposite way, you're giving money to somebody to make money so they have more money so they can buy more underage
no.
girls. You guys, guilty by association. Me, I'm taking away the funds that they're using
that's
for
dirty money.
that.
Nice try.
That's still dirty money.
Dirty money.
Listen,
Yeah.
you have
That
yours,
money's
I have
filthy.
mine.
Carmen, you're responsible for 9/11. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, bro. That took a
fuel.
jump.
Cody, thank you, brother.
Oh yeah, no,
What-
this has been an interesting morning.
What movie are you working on next?
We're doing Mystic River. So another,
nice.
Never
joy.
saw it.
Oh, really?
You've never seen Mystic River?
No, it's one of those that I know is great that got away from me, and then is never like on HBO all the time or one of those. You know what I'm saying? Like I can go seek it out.
One of Sean Penn's best roles,
I
trying to
understand
break
that.
through the crowd and that whole thing. That was really good.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Tim Robbins,
Yeah.
also incredible. I mean, it is so good. You got to watch it if you get a chance.
I know that one slipped past me, and I don't know how. I never. But it's for some reason. Sometimes these great movies don't end up on the movie channels. They don't, you get inundated with
Yeah,
these
that's when
stupid
you don't
movies.
see a lot.
You
that
don't
pops
see
up
it a
over-
lot. Yeah.
Clint Eastwood directed too. Clint
Yeah,
Eastwood's
yeah.
great.
So, all right.
Yeah, he did that and $1 Million Baby back to back.
Oh, really? $1 Million Baby. I saw that was
the next
good.
year, well, I think.
He knows what he's doing.
I love all his directed movies. He does a great job, and I don't need him to be anything but Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I'm with you.
I
Like
don't
The
know.
Unforgiven is one of the greatest movies ever made.
100%.
Also, never saw it.
Yeah.
You never saw The Unforgiven? That may
Have you ever seen a movie?
Yeah. But my problem is that I've seen a certain amount of movies. Like I like a certain movie, and I watch the same movies over and over again. I've seen The Godfather 8 million times.
The Unforgiven is probably my number 2.
Yeah.
Shawshank number 1, Unforgiven number 2.
Wow.
He's got
That's
the
pretty
theater,
good.
the movie theater upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cody.
Yeah.
Maybe
You're
we'll
watching
watch
your shower.
We'll watch Mystic River together.
Okay. That'd be
Not
a
in the shower.
blast.
Not in the shower.
Sit in the shower and watch it.
On the bidet.
Shower
We'll sit-
afterwards.
We'll sit on the bidet.
Yeah.
Cody, thank you, buddy. Have a good week. We'll check in with you next week.
All right, man.
All right,
See you next
later.
week.
There you go. Find him online at The Cody Tucker Show.